Hi there balance movers, and welcome to another Pilates workout video. Today we are doing a short workout for the abdominals. So this is a great one to squeeze in to your crazy mad busy day. It shouldn't last us more than about 10-15 minutes and should give you a nice strong workout. So grab your mat and let's get going. So we're going to start off lying down on your mat. So carefully coming down onto your side, rolling onto your back, making sure that you are leveling out nice and square across both sides of your body. So both shoulders, sets of ribs and sides of the pelvis nice and relaxed, nice and square across both sides. Arms relaxed, palms facing up to the ceiling, relax into the shoulders. Engage into the abdominals, so find that nice gentle draw across the bottom ribs, across the hip bones, find that zip into pelvic floor, and we're ready to get going. So starting off with drawing the legs gently to tabletop position, weight of the knees over the back of the pelvis bones. Tummy in, soften the back of the rib cage into the mat. We're doing some single toe taps. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. Four more. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift, making sure the abdominals stay nice and contracted, back of the ribs stay nice and soft into the back of the mat. Final two. And lift, and final one. And lift, and rest. Just hug the knees in. Regroup. Okay, coming back into tabletop position. Finding the, again, weight of the knees over the back of the pelvis bones. Legs are together this time, abs drawn in. Palms again facing up towards the ceiling. Soften the ribs into the mat, draw the abs in. Squeezing the legs together on the way over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze those legs. Inhale, lift. Four more. We do not need to touch the mat, just work to wherever you can, keeping nice and strong in the tummy and relaxed into your back. Two more. And release, draw those legs in. Okay, starting with a nice strong exercise, we are going into our 100. So medium level, we're going to have the legs in tabletop position, abs drawn in, arms lengthened down the sides of the body, and we are going to have those arms off the floor, reaching the fingers nice and long, abs tight. We're going to keep the abs as tight as we can without bouncing the belly. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. To make it easier, you can drop one leg down to the floor. To make it easier again, you can drop the second leg down. If you like, just stay where we are. Breathe in. If you want to make it harder, we're nearly at the end. You can lengthen those legs out. You can take the legs at a slight diagonal. Keep breathing. Keep the chest relaxed into the back of the mat. And beating those arms nice and strong. Make sure you're not shaking. Make sure the ribs are not lifting off the mat. Keep breathing. Final two breaths. And one. And pause. And gently release. Well done. Nice strong start to the move, to this routine. Okay, right, getting ready for our single leg stretch. Legs again, tabletop position, weight of the legs over the back of pelvis bones, abs in. We are going to hug one knee nice and tight in towards the chest, draw the abs in, lengthen the other leg. Without shaking, jolting, shuddering, we're going to switch sides. And switch. And switch. Keep alternating side to side. Keep the body as still as you can. Keep breathing. Higher that leg goes up towards the ceiling, the easier this is on your stomach. The more towards the floor that the leg goes, the harder you're going to work into those abdominals. Anywhere in between to work at your own pace. We've got a final 4, and 3, 2, and 1, and rest, hug the knees. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, getting ready for our double leg stretch. Legs are together, abs are drawn in, soften the back of the ribs into the mat. Arms are lengthened out again in front. This time around, we're going to keep the hands off the knees and we're going to draw a gentle circle. So you can make the circle as big as you like or as small as you like. It's entirely up to you. Again, body stays nice and still. Breathing in. Exhale, lengthen the legs. Draw your circle. Inhale in. Keep it nice and slow and steady. So this is a nice and modified version of double leg stretch. We can make it harder by taking the arms right over the head, lowering the legs slightly towards the floor. So much harder. Making it easier, you're just working into the legs. Entirely up to you. Make sure the abs are nicely drawn in and you're breathing. Last 3. And 2. And 1. And in and release. Okay. Knee press. So we're going to have our knees back again in tabletop position. We're going to have one hand across the body onto the opposite knee. We're going to draw the abdominals in, relax across the shoulders. When you are ready, we are going to press against the knee, but I want you to resist the press by drawing that leg in towards your stomach and release. Press the knee against the hand, press the hand against the knee and release. Exhale, press and release and press and release. Last 2. Press and release. Last 1. Press and release. Okay, switching over. So the knees are tabletop position. We're pressing the knee in towards the hand, pressing the hand against the knee, resisting all of that and controlling from the abdominals. So we press and release. Press, release. And final one, and release. Hug the knees, have a little breather. Okay, we're going to go into the same thing again, but this time round, we're going to have one hand on each knee. So we're going to do a little extra pelvic tilt. So we're going to make this a little bit harder. So you would have felt the last one across the sides of the waist. Now we're going to feel it right into the center. Hands on both knees, relax the shoulders, take a big breath. As you exhale, we're going to draw the knees in towards the chest and press nice and hard and release. Exhale, knees into the chest and press with the hands and release. So you're really resisting. It's a nice, strong movement. You are using those abdominals to resist this movement. We've got 3 more. And a final one, bonus one. And release. Really nice, strong exercises. Okay, moving on. We are going to go into our scissors. We have a few versions of our scissors depending on how flexible or not you feel into the back of the legs. So if you're flexible, we're going to lengthen the legs straight up towards the ceiling. Not so flexible, you're going to maintain a bend in the knees. So I'm going to work here to make sure that you all know what's happening. Drawing the abs nice and tight in, relaxing the palms of the hands up towards the ceiling, relaxing across the shoulders. We're going to lower a whole leg over towards the floor. As it comes up, the second one's going to go down. And we're going to keep switching, keep gently alternating side to side. Keeping that lower back rested into the mat, drawing the abdominals in. This is a bit of an endurance exercise because we are working constantly on those lower abs. So keep breathing. We have a final 2 and 1. We're going to finish on that second side and draw those knees in. Lovely. Okay, slowly roll yourself onto your side and up to sitting, then gently switch yourself over onto your knees. The next exercise we are going to do kneeling. So we are coming up to a nice kneeling position, making sure the knees are right underneath our hip bones. We are going to take the hands to the sides of the body. So keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. Roll the shoulders back and down. Draw the abdominals in. So draw with the tailbone down towards the floor. Abs come in and find a lift into pelvic floor. This is a rotational exercise. I want you to squeeze through your bottom and keep the hips really nice and still. Take a breath in. Exhale, rotate the shoulders and arms over to one side. Leave that hip bone behind. Then inhale back to the center and switch sides. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, release. Exhale, rotate. Leave the hip bone behind. Inhale, release. We are working sides of the waist. Last 4. Inhale, release. Last 3. Inhale, release. Final 2. And into center and release. Okay, switching round now into sitting position. We are going to finish off with a nice strong exercise, our teaser. So we've worked on this a little bit in class. So I'm going to talk you through it nice and slowly. So we need to find our sit bones. So the bony bits underneath the bottom cheeks. Feet start flat on the floor. We're going to hold onto the back of the legs for a bit of support. Lengthen through your body. Roll your shoulders back and down. Find that length and height through right through the top of your head. We're going to start by tucking the tailbone under slightly, rolling onto the fleshy part of the bottom cheeks, more or less at the top end of the bottom cheeks, right in towards your sacrum. Holding onto those legs, we're going to lengthen one leg off the floor, draw the abdominals in super tight, and taking that second leg off the floor. Now, holding into this position, you're going to release the arms. We're going to count, and we're breathing. For 1. And 2, keep drawing those abs in nice and tight. And a 4th breath. We're going to hold on to the back of the legs, lower one leg down, 2 legs down, release the body. Relax through those shoulders. We have one more go. So gently roll in through that spine. We're rolling onto the back of the bum cheeks. Abs beautifully drawn in, shoulders nice and soft, draw one leg up. 2 legs up. You can either continue holding on the back of the legs, or if you can, arms come out. We breathe, we balance. Keep holding, keep breathing. It's shaking, I know. One more. Hold the knees, relax the legs, and have a breather. Just relax those legs right down. Hands to the back of it behind you on the mat. Lengthen and lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Just stretching out those abs. There we go. Okay, lovely. Well done. That was a nice strong workout, working right into those abdominals. See you again on the mat. Bye.